What's up guys, AJ Cruz here. I'm rocking the Citizen Nighthawk. It's my wedding watch, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to make a stunning thumbnail in 5 minutes or less. And we're gonna start this video by hitting a pose for the thumbnail. And typically on a talking head video, I like to hit a reaction. So I'm gonna make this thumbnail in Canva and I'm gonna include their logo somewhere in this video with a reaction. So I'm gonna hit a couple poses here. I'm gonna go. Cool, we have the poses. All we have to do is pull the still from the video, throw that into Canva, and then I will show you guys how I make this thumbnail. Let's do it. First thing I'm gonna do is actually import the clip that I just recorded, the one that you just saw the intro to. Import my MVI clip. I'm gonna pick the pose that I want. Pull this screenshot here. I'm gonna throw a couple of these into Canva just to kind of see what they look like. So I'm gonna hit this export frame. I'm not gonna change the name. I'm gonna make sure the format is PNG. Path is a really big part. I wanna make sure I can find this easily. So I'm gonna hit browse. I'm gonna go to my main drive and then find my way to where my project is. And I'm just gonna choose that location and hit OK. Now I'm just gonna take them into Canva, upload them, and then I'm gonna decide, which one I actually wanna use. We're gonna make our way over to Canva.com, hit enter. I'm going to just pick this template here. So I'm gonna pick a YouTube thumbnail. It's gonna open up an empty template. I'm gonna go over here to uploads. I'm gonna actually upload a few files. I'm gonna make my way to the video that I'm doing, and I have all my frames right here. So I'm gonna hit enter or open. It's gonna upload those into the uploads folder. I'm gonna use this thumbnail because this one was literally one of my favorites. The next thing I want is to find a Canva PNG. So I'm gonna do Canva logo PNG. I'm going to right click, hit save the image as, click into my project and hit save. I'm gonna go back to Canva, hit upload, and we're gonna drop that once it finishes loading into the project. Boom. I'm gonna resize it so that way it makes a little more sense for the image. Now that right there I think would be fine, but we wanna make sure that this thumbnail has a lot of contrast and a lot of pop so that way people will want to click on it. So I wanna edit this photo and make sure it looks a little brighter, sharper, and more contrasty. So I'm gonna hit edit, come over here to the adjust tab, and then I'm going to just bring up the brightness a little bit. I'm going to adjust the contrast there just a little bit, and then I'll come down here to texture. I'll click on the sharpen tab and I will sharpen that up just ever so slightly. And what's really cool to make this logo feel as though it's really a part of the image is to click on it, come up here to edit, and then they have an effect over here called shadow. You can pick from different shadows. I'm gonna pick a drop shadow. I'm gonna make a few adjustments here. I'm gonna add more blur. I'm gonna darken the shadow just a little bit so people can actually see it. And then I'm going to make the logo a little bit bigger. I'm gonna add just a little bit more pop because I want that shadow to really show on my hands to make it look like it was there on my hands. So we're gonna add a little tiny drop shadow here. Shrink that, and then I'm gonna hit, it's different for every computer. I don't know what it is on Windows, but on Mac, it is the command button and then the bracket left or right to send images farther behind in the layers or bring them closer to you. So I'm gonna hit command bracket left, and that's gonna drop that right behind my logo. Now this video, I'm trying to show this to you guys in 5 minutes or less, and I mean that literally. So I'm gonna probably put some text on here. I don't want it to be taking away from the image too much. And because this image is darker, I'm gonna make it a white text, and then I'm actually gonna unbolden it. That way it's just in regular Montserrat, I don't know. And then I'm gonna highlight the 5 minutes. I'm gonna click on my font. I'm gonna click on over here at the drop-down menu. I'm gonna click black because that is the thickest text they have. I'm gonna italicize it because I think that just really draws in the contrast, and contrast is a big deal when it comes to your thumbnails. And I think that this looks great. I'm gonna make this text pop a little more by adding a lift effect to it. Kind of like a drop shadow, but not nearly as aggressive. And honestly, I think we're great here. I think that this looks fantastic. And I think that this looks great. I'm gonna use this for this video. I'm gonna hit share, download. I'm gonna make sure that it's in 1280 by 720. It's a PNG. I'll hit download. So if you guys are looking to make a thumbnail really quick and you just don't know really where to start, go to Canva. You guys can pick from their design templates. This isn't a sponsored video. Or just take some of the tips that I recommended. But the biggest part in your video is to prep for it and at least have somewhat of an idea of what you're gonna put together in the post-production process of the thumbnail. Honestly, one of my favorite parts about making videos is actually testing to see which ones work and which ones don't. So I actually have a number of thumbnails that I create, and I'll create tons of different versions of them just to see which one vibes with me and which one doesn't. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. This is one of my first kind of tutorial videos, but if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like. That helps get this video out in front of people. Comment down below if you have any questions or any thoughts around my own process, or if you guys do something differently. Subscribe to the channel, because when you subscribe, we build the community, and I love connecting with my community. And hit the notification bell if you guys want to see more videos like this, or maybe something a little bit different. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for giving me the most valuable thing that you guys can give me, which is your time, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.